Hey everybody, welcome back to Kakalaki Fishing and Such. Today is definitely an in such video. We are going to be doing some cooking dinner on the Blackstone griddle here. Got some burgers, got some steaks, got some salmon, all going to be whipped up for supper time tonight. So come and check out what we got going on. So first things first, I've had my griddle going for a couple minutes here, going at about medium low heat right now. I just have 3 burners going, two a little hotter, one just low heat, trying to make sure that we are warm enough to cook, get a nice sear on the stuff that we're looking for. And yes, it looks like we have indeed got a nice sizzle going on this stuff here. So I am going to take and put a little bit of avocado oil onto the griddle here. Avocado oil, of course, is a little bit easier to work with when it's we're working with high heat. And then we're going to have some sizzling going on because we got some frost on these burgers yet. Not a big deal. It'll definitely throw them on like that. Wasn't standing right in the way of blocking the camera view there too, huh? In case I need a disclaimer, this is my first time cooking with this thing. Did season it up earlier this week. So, yeah, we intend for it to turn out to be a fantastic thing for us. But yeah, we're going to take a little getting used to, I'm sure. Yes, a handful of cheeseburgers we're going to make so that we have them ready in the fridge. But got a couple of tenderloin steaks that are going to go on here in just a little bit. And then after that, I've got a couple of pieces of salmon that I want to fry up for tonight. I'm going to have a little bit of kind of surf and turf thing going on. And yeah, it's just going to be plain good. And keep that grease on here for what comes next. This will be good. All right, folks. Have returned with some beautiful pieces of beef to throw on the griddle here. Got the salt, pepper, garlic blend already on the griddle for leftover from the burgers. And it's plenty greased up from that. So we're going to start searing it right now. And with that stuff on the bottom side, I'm going to put a little bit of Lowry's on the top side as she sits. I don't know about the rest of the world, but I like the Lowry's. Well, I've got a little bit of quiet time here. And I offer up to anybody to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to let me know how you like your steak, or if you have any suggestions on further cooking videos. Before the end of the weekend, probably on Sunday afternoon, I'm expecting to throw some redfish fillets on the Weber kettle. We'll do some redfish on the half shell. Get a couple of them going on anyways. I think that ought to be a pretty good hit around here. That's some good eating. Nice fresh redfish. Yeah, between now and then though, we'll have to deal with some steak and salmon. Sounds horrible, don't it? If you guys wouldn't mind giving us a like and subscribe, I'd be all about it. Don't have to if you don't want to, but it definitely helps out the channel. Helps out even more if you do a little interaction. Leave a comment. I'll do my dangest to try and review as many of the comments as I got and comment back if I can. Any comments are appreciated. Especially if you want to comment on what you want to see coming up in the future, right? We only got a couple weeks until we got a trip down to the coast. I'm definitely going to make a video about tending to the boat trailer. The coastal trip is going to be about 1,000 miles round trip, give or take a little bit. So we definitely want to make sure the trailer is in good condition. I hate to have any problems on the highway with that. Beyond that, got a couple of good days of fishing down there, hopefully some crabbing too. That's definitely a part of my thing. I'd love to make a crab stuffed flounder. Get some blue crabs and some flounder. That would be a freaking awesome thing. But yeah, just drop me a line. Let me know what you want to see. Anything outdoorsy, I don't mind it at all. Unless you want me to run a marathon, you can forget that. 50 years old, don't need that crap no more. Definitely not in shape for it anyway. Like just some Lowry seasoning salt on my salmon is always real good. A little bit of a heavy dose. I don't know about anybody else, but as far as salmon goes for me, a little bit of Lowry seasoning salt is all that I need. You know, it's all the Italian, some people with the Italian herbs and the lemon and all that stuff, and the lemon pepper and all that. I don't care for the lemon pepper none. So it's pretty easy for me. A little bit of Lowry's and I'm good. I'm gonna bring this steak off. I'll let it sit here for just 1 minute yet before I take it in the house, because I'm going to let some oil heat up. On this griddle, I want a good dose of oil for my salmon. Spread that oil out a little bit. Okay. A little bit of beef oils and greases and fats on there. This is just plain going to be good. Okay, nice dried piece of salmon, all salted up. Put it on the griddle here with plenty of oil in there to keep it happy. For this here on the grill, I try to get my grill at about 425, cover it up and let it cook for about 4 minutes on each side is usually about sufficient. For this way here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to watch it cook on the skin side until I see the oil start coming up through the top. Once I see that, and that means I got a good cook going through the meat. And then I will give them a quick flip, let them cook for another minute or two, just to brown up and heat up the top side, make sure it's cooked good from that side. And that'll be it. Yeah, this meat is starting to really give up its juicy greases and oils here, so I'm about ready to say that it's time to do some flipping. It's been probably about 5 minutes or so. She comes up nice and clean. That's the cleanest I've ever had a flip on any outdoor cooking salmon that I've ever had. Yeah, again, working without a timer. Been about 2 minutes or so. I'd have to say we're getting pretty close. After 2 minutes after the flip, it doesn't take too much longer after that skin side is already good and hot to finish that meat off. Don't want it overcooked. So I'm gonna give her a flip and see what she looks like. And she looks delectable. This piece is coming off. This one here is quite a bit thicker, so I'll give him another minute, but I am going to shut the burners off as the heat remaining in the iron should be plenty sufficient to finish off anything that I might need to. I feel like I am really going to enjoy this tonight. Look at that, folks. That is eating good in the neighborhood right here. Got some beautiful salmon fillets, the last thing to come off the griddle. Burners are shut off and it is time to go and have some dinner. Don't think you need to see me eat this or devour it or attack it or whatever you want to call what's about to happen, but it is going to be something awesome. Thank you very much for joining us on this round of Kakalaki fishing and such. And we'll be looking forward to putting more content out for you in the very near future. Oh yeah, peace.